Hi guys, how are you? Paula here. Welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel, The Flavorful Home. Today I am coming with another collaboration, the Pies of March. We love pie. I participated last year and it was so good. There were so many wonderful entries or participants. I love pie. I love dessert. Who am I kidding? And again, as long as you follow along on the playlist and comment, you're entered in the, I guess you could say, the giveaway that is for a $100 gift card. It's going to be on April 4th at Leanne's channel, Mennonite Farmhouse. Her and Tony from Kettle Kitchen are hosting, and it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 4th. It's usually alive, not usually, it's always alive. And there's other little prizes here and there, but the biggie is the $100 gift card. So make sure you follow along. There's a link to the playlist in the description box. I'll also put a link to my recipe from Half Baked Harvest. It is a peanut butter pie, peanut butter chocolate pie. The only thing that's baked on it is the crust, which is pretzel brown sugar butter crust that you pulverize in your Cuisinart or food processor. And the rest is just whipped up and popped in the fridge to chill. So it's pretty easy and it's delicious. So let's get ready with our ingredients and show you what it takes. Come on. Okay, so here's your ingredient list. You have 2 cups of the mini salted pretzels. I separated it and wrote for recipes so no one would eat them. 6 tablespoons of salted butter melted. A tablespoon of brown sugar. This is going in my pie plate. She says 8 to 9 inch tart pan or pie plate. This is actually 9.5. Don't run out to the store if you don't have that. Just use what you have unless it's a ridiculously large size. I'm sure my pretzels will not come all the way up because it is 9.5, and that's okay. I'm not worried about that. And now your filling is 6 ounces of sweet or dark chocolate chopped. I had chunk and chips. It's going to melt. It'll work fine. 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. I'm using vegetable because my daughter doesn't like coconut. 4 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. 3/4 to 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. 2 cups plus a tablespoon of heavy cream. 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter, which I'm going to use my brand new Pampered Chef measuring cup that I'm excited about. A tablespoon plus a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you could do cocoa on top if you'd like once it's finished. Obviously, you're making whipped cream and you could dust it with cocoa powder if you'd like. So we're going to food process our pretzels so that we can get it into the pie plate, and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to put in our 2 cups of pretzels. And if you don't have a food processor, you could just crush up the pretzels the old-fashioned way with either a mallet or a rolling pin in a big bag and get it all crumbly and fine. Your brown sugar and the butter. And this all gets pulsed. Just so you know, there will be in the description box a link to, this is Half Baked Harvest's recipe. I love her stuff. Okay, just get your crumbs in to your dish. Yeah, so while today is St. Patrick's Day, we're actually not going to do hours till tomorrow. My kids take their holidays seriously, and so they wanted to come tomorrow. So I'll be preparing the whole corned beef and cabbage for them. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick. Let me just get this out of the way. You take a glass and you just press it down. Now remember what I said about if you don't have a tart pan and all you have is a pie plate, it's fine. And even though mine is 9.5, it's coming around nice. I'm not even a little worried about it. Just want to get it all. I want to get it along the sides. We're not looking for perfection because it's going to be delicious, regardless of whether it's a tart pan, a pie plate, but you don't want any holes. So if it comes up, just scooch that crust over to cover any holes. And just tap it back. Look how nice that looks. I see a little one over there. See that? And it bakes in a 350 preheated oven, like I said, for about 8 minutes. And then you cool it, and we'll get the filling going. I'm not happy with that. Okay. There we go. It just came out of the oven. And if you look closely, the edges are ever so slightly browned. It smells so good. All it is pretzels, brown sugar, and melted butter, but it smells lovely. And next up, we're going to get the chocolate going. All right, guys. Because I have to share mistakes, I'm gonna share this one with you. Adding the cream and the oil, I don't know why, was making my chocolate chips seize up. So I just melted my chips, plain old regular. I didn't add no heavy cream. I didn't add any oil. I don't want to have my chips seizing. So if you don't want to add it, don't add it. Because all that's happening here is it's going in the freezer after you put your chocolate and spread it around. I don't think it's needed. So once you get your chocolate, and my crust is crumbling a little, but I'm not going to worry about that either. Once you get it spread, you put it in. Okay, so this is going to go in the freezer. And again, I noticed that my crust is crumbling a little. I don't know if it's because it needed to bake longer. I don't know if to be honest, I don't think I could have pressed it any harder, but we'll just keep playing this out. This is the first time I'm making it, so we'll see how it goes. Again, it's not going to affect the taste. Not everything always looks so pretty, but into the freezer, this is going to go to firm up, and the next step is the filling. So this is the 4 ounces of cream cheese, and I did 3/4 of the powdered sugar. She says the powdered sugar for this is anywhere from 3/4 to 1 1/4 cups. So I'm starting with 3/4. egg. Okay, now comes the heavy cream. Slowly, about 1/4 cup at a time, so it's fully incorporated. Chilled, firmed up. Now I'm just going to scoop this in. She says chill it for an hour, but because we're not going to be eating it till tomorrow, I will cover it and put it in the garage fridge and let it just chill up overnight. It is peanut buttery. I think the combination of the pretzel crust and the chocolate is going to make it delicious. I will need to also make the whipped cream topping, but again, not till tomorrow because otherwise it'll deflate the whipped cream. So that'll be part 2. This is pretty. I'm a little disappointed in the crust, but I'm not going to let it make me stress. All the way around. And it is pretty. It makes a nice, smooth, creamy topping. There we go. And she's gonna go in the fridge and we'll be back tomorrow. Alrighty, I'm gonna whip up my heavy cream and get it ready to put onto the pie. And there you have it, whipped cream. When it starts thickening, I add my sugar and vanilla. And now we'll put it on the pie. I don't measure my sugar or vanilla. I just kind of put it in and taste it. And if I think it needs more, I add more. You can put whatever kind of whipped cream you want. You want to use Cool Whip. You want to just get the Ready Whip in a can. You don't have to make fresh whipped cream. And you just nicely spread it around. And the peanut butter is quite firm. And we'll come back when we're going to cut it. All right, guys. I want to just talk about a couple of things. I've been baking long enough where I should have realized when my chocolate was seizing up, melting it with the oil and the heavy cream, I should have just did a firm ganache on my own. Sometimes recipes aren't very clear. So it was 6 ounces of chocolate. I should have did 6 ounces of chocolate and 3 ounces of heavy cream. You don't even need the oil, to be honest. I should have gently heated that 3 ounces of heavy cream and then poured my chocolate chips into it and let the heated heavy cream melt the chocolate chips. Because by using straight melted chips, I want to show you, you can see the chocolate layer there. But it's hard. That layer, I'm going to use my fingers, guys, to show you. That's hard. And that's not what you're looking for. You want to be able to cut and get a soft slice. This, I really had to pound my cake knife into it to get it to go. That being said, it doesn't affect the taste. If you love peanut butter, oh my. First of all, it's light as a feather because you're whipping in the cream cheese and the powdered sugar and the heavy cream. It is so light and delicious. The crust has that nice salty zing to it because it's the pretzels. But you go ahead, make sure, one, you have fresh chocolate chips. I don't know if that's why they were seizing up for me. But try to use 3 ounces of heavy cream heated so that it will melt the chocolate chips when you add the chocolate chips to it. I'll put a link in the description box to my video for Break Your Heart Bake. The Bête Noire does a ganache on top. And that's what you had to do. You heat up that heavy cream and then add your chips to it. So you're getting a nice, gentle heating. You're not worrying about it seizing up in the microwave. And check that out too. If you're used to doing that kind of stuff, melting chocolate, go with your gut. But if you need a little assistance, do that. 3 ounces of heavy cream, gently heated, add the 6 ounces of chocolate chips and stir it up, let it get melted, and then spread it on the bottom of your crust. I think it'll be a much better situation. And you're putting it in the freezer just to chill it, to firm it, and then add your filling on top. In the meantime, I mean, even I love chocolate. It's delicious. It's like a chocolate covered pretzel, actually. That's what it tastes like. And the fresh whipped cream on top, so good. So give this recipe a shot. Just keep in mind about melting of the chocolate. In the meantime, don't forget, follow along, comment, Mennonite Farmhouse, April 4th, 7:30 Eastern Time for the live giveaway. I'll put a link to the recipe so that you can go to Half Baked Harvest, print it up, have fun, enjoy all these lovely, yummy pies of March. Until next time, go create something wonderful. Bye-bye.